Okay, here's a nice video to help us with our fret hand. We are really good at our plucking hand, right? We're good at setting it up like this and plucking notes with our index finger or with our thumb, like our 6-5-6 song and our 1-2-1 song. But this hand, our fretting hand, is a little harder to understand at first. Once we get it, it's a piece of cake. It's easy. But before we do any of that, make sure mom or dad or your sister, somebody can tune your guitar for you. Your guitar needs to be tuned really, really bad, or else none of your songs will sound right. So, and if your songs don't sound right, you're not going to want to practice. And we have to practice. Practice is fun. It makes us a great guitar player and makes us sound beautiful. So go get your guitar tuned. You can pause the video and I'll wait. Now, once you're all tuned up, then we can talk about how to use our left hand. Okay. So first of all, our left hand, finger 1, finger 2, finger 3, finger 4. This time, do it with me. Ready? Finger 1, finger 2, finger 3, and finger 4 is our pinky. Remember, this is our fretting hand. Our plucking hand just plucks the strings down here near the sound hole. This is our plucking hand. So don't get those confused. Our fretting hand is different. Fretting, I say fretting because frets. Fret 1, fret 2, fret 3, fret 4. Okay, so let's take finger number 3, the one that's next to our pinky, finger number 3, and I want you to put it on the first string and at the first fret. So see where I am? I'm at the first string, which is the skinny string. It's the one on the bottom, and the first fret is this line. So when I play, it's not right on the fret, it's just behind the fret. And see, I'm on the tip of my finger like this, the very tip. Press it down so it touches the wood. Press that string down, and with our plucking hand, you just pluck. My thumb is on string 3, and my index finger's on string 1. Right? You have to make sure that's set up too, right? Your plucking hand, thumb on string 3, index finger on string 1. And when you pluck string 1, you should hear that. If your guitar's in tune, it has to be in tune or else you're going to hear some other note. So your guitar has to be tuned. All right? But if you can do that, scoot up the fret 2 and play that one. And try all the frets up to fret 5. Right? Fret 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And each time, you're not right on the fret, but just behind the fret. You can try that on all the strings if you want to. Now, when you get to string 4, 5, and 6, the 3 fat ones, you can use your thumb of your plucking hand, and your index finger, your pointer finger, stays on string 1 to keep your hand still. All right, so if I'm going to do that on string 4, I use my thumb on my plucking hand, string 6. See how I do that? I'm using my thumb. When you use your thumb to pluck, you just push the string down like this. Just push it down. Make sure your first finger's on string 1 to help keep your hand still, right? So you can play some games to get used to finding fret numbers too, like string 1, fret 4. It looks like a 14. You go, first you set up your right hand, right, like this, thumb on string 3, pointer finger on string 1, and then you can find string 1, fret 4. String 1, remember, is the skinny string. So you, with your fretting hand, you find string 1, not string 6, not way up here, down here on string 1, and you count up 1, 2, 3, 4 frets. Press it down right on the tip of your finger and pluck string 1 with your plucking hand. It should sound like that. Then you take finger number 1 on your fretting hand and put it on string 1, fret 2. So here's fret 1, fret 2. Remember, you're on the skinny string, not on the fat string way up here, down on the skinny string. String 1, fret 1, string 1, fret 2, and play that one. You have to press down with the tip of your finger. And then lift all your fingers off and play fret 1 or string 1 open. So watch. Fret 4 with your third finger, fret 2 with your first finger, open string 1, which just means no left hand. And remember, this hand is set up like this the whole time. Thumb on string 3, index finger on string 1. Let's review. String 1, fret 4, looks like a 14, right? With our third finger. Then our first finger plays string 1, fret 2. And then open string 1. Hot, cross, buns. Play it again. Hot, cross, buns. Then you play open string 1 4 times. 1 a penny. Fret 2 4 times. 2 a penny. And then hot, cross, buns. All these notes are on string 1. So you're going to be plucking with your plucking hand, always with your index finger like this on string 1. See how I do that? All right. And our left hand, remember, you're always going to use the tips of your fingers to press down on the string. Make sure your guitar is tuned. Your guitar needs to be tuned before every time you play it, at least for a while, until we get those strings to stay in tune. Okay, if you get stuck, get mom or dad or your sister to help, and if this video doesn't work, let me know and I can make another one. All right. So play some games too with finding frets. Make sure mom and dad hear this part, right? Like pick a number, a string number, and then a fret number like this. 42 means string 4, fret 2. So you count, you set up your right hand, and then you count up 1, 2, 3, 4 strings, but then you have to count over 1, 2 frets. String 4, fret 2. Should sound like that, right? Or you could start off with a really easy one. An 11. String 1, fret 1. Right? So you on string 1 with your fretting hand, you just count up 1 fret and there you are on string 1. Just press it down and pluck it and you have the right note. Okay. And you can use these 3 notes to play hot cross buns. 14, 12, and 10. That's string 1, fret 4, string 1, fret 2, string 1 open, which means no fretting hand for that note. A 0 just means you play that string without your left hand, like that. Okay, so those are some things we can do to help with that left hand. But if that doesn't help, let me know, and I'll think of more ideas to help. All right, so have fun and practice hard, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.